here today with Sam Watson, who's the Group CEO with Southern Spas, and we're really lucky to have him here because he spends most of his time in the States.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. So tell me a little bit about the extent of your experience in exporting.
Sure. So, I mean, I've based here in Auckland previously, and I've been with Southern for about 7 years. Started off as their finance guy, so I've been involved, thoroughly since that point. Actually, prior to that, was working for a company called Robinson Marine Interiors that was exporting yacht interiors to the States as well. So it's probably going on 9 or 10 years at this point. Yeah.
Great. And so, I mean, Southern Spas is a big New Zealand success story. What do you put that success down to?
I think it's a couple of things. I think it's absolutely down to the hard work of a couple of key people, and who also got the timing quite right. That we build exclusively carbon fibre masts and rigging for the world's best sailing yachts and cruising boats, and I think the business established itself at a time where that market started growing. Carbon fibre became more prevalent, and the America's Cup programs at the time sort of drove that. And so the start point was good. But the founders of the business, two guys I work with really closely, Paul McDonald and Mark Hauser, they got in at the right time, and then they worked really hard. And if you want to go around the country and clock up, air miles of people, I would have to think they would be in the top 1% for sure.
Yeah.
Getting up to Europe, getting up to the States, and actually meeting people face to face, and building relationships with key customers at a time where their businesses were growing as well. So they kind of got in on the ground floor.
How comfortable are you with your competitive position, or are you living in a state of paranoia, constantly watching your back for the next best thing?
No, we play in quite a niche market globally, and we've been fortunate over the last couple of years where we've had some acquisition opportunities that actually fell in our lap to pick up some of our key competitors. And that's really strengthened the business, added some new dimensions to it that weren't there before, brought some key people on, but some strength in some markets where we didn't have it before. And I think that's given us a very strong competitive position. And I mean, as the leaders in the industry, I think our market share in the Grand Prix racing market is, very, very high. And in the super yacht market, again, it's very strong. We don't spend a lot of time looking at what our competitors are doing. We've got a real culture of innovation in our business, and we really push ourselves, working with our customers to find out what they want. So yeah, I'm not paranoid at all.
What would one bit of business advice be that you would give to a business at that early stage of exporting?
I think we touched on it actually with some of the guys I was talking to here today. I think I believe in face-to-face a lot. It's a personal philosophy for me with our business, getting around to our staff, and it's absolutely been the essence of the success with our business, with our customers. You have, if you want to go and export, you want to go and open up a new market, you absolutely need to get in front of people and do it face to face. And coming from New Zealand, we're a long way away. The time zone with Europe in particular is pretty brutal. It couldn't be worse. You have to make the communication challenges your problem, not the customers. So I think having people in market that are there and available on a day-to-day basis, and making every effort to accommodate their time zones is really essential.
How important is organisations like Export New Zealand, who help facilitate those connections with other exporters who have been there, done that? How important is it for businesses to reach out and ask for help?
I think it's critical. If I talk to my colleagues that were in the founded our business, their early success overseas, and they're getting out into markets that we hadn't been into before, was totally done in partnership with organisations like yourself that opened the doors and supported us at key events around the world, and helped us at challenging points along the way. And I think for our business now, having got there and established it, I said it's absolutely critical that we give back to the next guys that are along the queue, because it is super difficult, and there is a lot of traps, and organisations like your own that can basically help guide people away from falling off any of those cliffs along the way. I can't see any other way to do it. It's essential.
Great. Thanks so much, Sam. It's
No
great
worries.
to have you on board.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for your time.
Appreciate
okay,
it.
Bye.